Hello everyone, welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV MSQ video. This is a very special video because this is the first YouTube exclusive video for Final Fantasy XIV story that I've done. And this is also the first time I'll be going through MSQ, current MSQ content, and recording for stuff I've not seen. If you follow the channel, you know that we have been doing a playthrough that is currently near the end point of Heavensward. It's been a blast, but it is replaying it for me. So it is finally time. 6.3 just came out. You can see everyone is here, and I'm excited, so let's just jump right into it. Let's talk to Varshan. Once more, unto the void. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, Celestia. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that, in exchange for Ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ystola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Ystola and Estinian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you'll find her in the corner connecting Yuj and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Let's go check in with Zero. I love seeing so many people online. It's great to be back. And I did happen to see Zero there earlier today, actually. It was a very pleasant surprise. I am sticking with the same dancer outfit. I thought about doing a new one for 6.3, but decided against it.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently.
My friend.
And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
Well, actually...
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
What's gonna be waiting for us? More Final Fantasy IV bosses? We'll go this way. Meet you on the other side. Megaduta. So much ether. Can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. Could get used to this. If you're ready to get back to it, then so am I. All our gang's all here! Everyone's okay. Been at the Great Works discussing our experiences in the void with the alchemists. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that the darkness prevents souls from finding rest. Oh, big version!
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
Back to the bounty.
What is it?
What? I'm sorry, what? Yo.
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
What?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
What?
I thought she was in the void.
What is
As
happening?
did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
That quickly?
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know.
Is there another void portal?
Could she have found a way home?
After all this time?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where
where
exactly
was
was
that?
it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
Oh no.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
Garlemald.
As good a place to start as any.
I guess we're not going back to the void.
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right.
With us, right?
I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
But you're gonna come with us, right? Maybe?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Let's go.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Void Sent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
Yes, let's go. Everyone's coming.
If it's decided, Then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
It's been so long. Has he even been to Garlemald?
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Oh, that's true.
Then it seems we're all set.
Wow.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
It's actually just going back home, in a way. Not that she would call it that. Gods revel, lands tremble. Already getting hit with the title card. It's time. First one done. Sister, was it really you? We've no reason to doubt, Breacher. Let's depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. A cold reunion. Stinian is understandably bewildered. By all accounts, Edstei is Golbez's prisoner, but if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. That is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let us make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Hey Luna, do you want to play MSQ? Meanwhile... Oh, nope, we just... Alright. Save us the teleport. Aetherite ticket. And we have Luna. Special guest. Pele's here too. Everyone's back for the MSQ. I thought to depart from Ratatan sooner, but Y'shtola insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that, so long as I am Vashon, it would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. Trust you know the associates who will be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. People live in such places, do they? Not that I would presume to know their preferences, but it seems uncomfortable. Associates? Where are they?
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Alfino! Alice. Oh. You're staying warm.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
There's Charlian. You're all Charlian.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of
that's a
fuel
different
and
type of
heaters
cold,
like
though.
before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help.
I've missed
A lot
the
of Guardians
twins.
wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
No more assassination attempts? You're doing a fine job. So proud of these little twins.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
Zero, this is the twins.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
We have so... You two don't even begin to know. Glad your stroller took that
The
one.
13th! After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I
you know
suppose
how
there's
we
no
do.
stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
Can't be
The heart
slowed
of an
down.
adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
I'm sorry, Alice. Oh my gosh. Just a sorry. She'll understand. I'm sorry, Alice.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
Can never satisfy them all.
But on a
We
more
always
serious note, are we
upset
sure
someone.
it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless,
She's not under his influence anymore.
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
I mean, Zero did almost kill Alice.
is that so?
Like a couple inches away.
I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Okay, apparently we're not going to address that.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we
we're
were
losing
about to
the
resume
trail.
our search in the void, I felt the
Russian.
presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source.
Had to put up with all of our
Somewhere in the far
reunion
north.
talk.
Perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
I guess they didn't know we were in the 13th. You
You
didn't
think
report
they might
that?
have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very
New
same I
expansion
believe
job?
you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald,
Oh, creepy.
we can't
Right.
rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
We have
Summon
already
not one,
mastered
but
that one.
several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void,
She's not a void sign.
Then it is
Unless she
likely
is
the
a void
same
set.
party is responsible.
Oh no.
Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Strella always has just like
And we must assume these
most
events
insane
have indeed
theories.
been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin.
I'm glad
It's
they
the
addressed
mountains
that though.
to the east, we think.
Alright.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
So we go underground.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought
The
to look
Mines
first.
of Moria.
An isolated village rumoured to have once been home to a Reaper order.
Seems like a good place
That
to
would
start.
indeed make an excellent start.
Glad we agree.
Though the question of how to get there remains.
The Mines of Moria.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Also, this MSQ, we need to switch our mount. Good old Amaru. Amaru? I had to say. How's everyone doing over here? Anyone interesting to talk to before we... So real quick. Just do a quick repair. With them. How about our little leaders? Lucia. We found time to meet with Alphino and Alice. They've done much to earn the trust of citizens and soldiers both in the short time they've been here. I think it is because they refuse to paint the people of Garlemald with a single broad brush. What's more, they have proven their intentions through both word and deed, working side by side with the Garleans as equals. Their compassion is nothing short of exemplary. Alright. Back to it then. I had tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alphino and Alice, we might yet learn something of Asdaya. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let's see what we find at this village. Expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. He will be glad to see you. People here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with Voidsent. Village of Voidsent users. Lest you think I have feelings on this, I don't. What others do is not my concern. Forgot to talk to Estinian. Sorry. Probably prefers that. Oh, Celestia, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt you, Liz, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. Just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Voidsent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manilis Caverns. The Scythe Wielders forged pacts with Voidsent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. When some were Master's insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. Sensed her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mention, but Alfino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulia Inges, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tappa's Den? Their duty included transporting ceruleum tanks to Dritna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. It's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well-versed in the local geography. Elise, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tappa's Den? Can chat on the way. Alright. Girls trip. Alice and Zero. Oh, since we're talking about it so much, why don't we just break out the old Reaper? Fight fire with fire. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. Doesn't matter to me. I'm here. It's kind of hard not to when we're traveling together.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
The biggest eyes I've ever seen.
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Poor Zero. It's a brutal way to have to survive. The journeys of Alice and the Twin Reapers. Alice walking in with two scythe-wielding, masked and hooded fiends. Should get back to it, but before we do. Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No. Simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive. So let's speak to the first one we spot. Don't mind me, just need these for a hunt mark real quick. Just walk into the base looking like this. Definitely make friends. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now, thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alice. Trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in StargazerLilyy. We were told you might be up to the task? Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Celestia. Let's be on our way. That's not the right mount. Everything's getting all messed up. Here. Models are more sensitive to the cold than I realized. My body is made differently, so I feel nothing. Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs. Don't you worry, the mammoth is in good hands. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again, but I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have Oz. Finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, you have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Celestia? How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. A cold reunion complete. Alphino has been added to the Unending Codex. Alice has been added to the Unending Codex. Garlean Empire has been added to the Unending Codex. Magitech has been added to the Unending Codex. How do I find that thing again? No. Collection? There we go. Wow. The Garlean Empire. The son of House Levier. Alright. More twin time! My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabad contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium. I would appreciate if one of you could assist with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Celestia, it looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Eblin Rime. Shall we? Let's go. For once, we don't have to repair an airship. Somebody else is finally doing it for us. Void scent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Yoo-hoo! Any void scents over here? You do not spy any surrounding void scent. Nope, don't see any void scent here. Man, we got this area watched really well. People standing guard 24/7. sword looks so cool. Kinda jealous.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security.
Okay, what's your proposal?
Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Just try not to overdo it. Aim.
Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
No, I don't, actually.
Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Aww. They're friends. Oh, meanwhile, at Tertium. Wait, who's still at Tertium? All right, they went there. Okay.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Oh.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Why am I getting emotional over this?
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
That's not a question you want.
We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Y'all are not speaking the same language.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
It's so sad.
Oh.
What do you say to that?
Did I say something odd?
Bro just kept walking. Oh, I thought he left.
Not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so.
It is crazy how... I mean, she's been doing this for how long?
I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry?
She is unflinching.
We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Can I start saying that when I'm hungry? Such an interesting way to look at it.
Azim Step style dumplings. Buds, they call them.
Ooh, that looks good. Azim Step dumplings.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling, meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes
It's
in
like
Garlemald
giant
too.
dumpling.
My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the
It's
jam
like a
filled
whole
ones.
pie.
Just think of it as bread, all right?
They're still hot.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I want a dumpling emote.
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Mouth sensation.
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said
It's as
that
good as you're gonna
spices
get.
are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
We're back. Hey, we made it. So meanwhile lasted so long we showed up. It's not even a
I suppose
meanwhile
I am.
anymore, it's just a now.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Do we get to ride in the snowmobile?
Alphino! Alizé!
Uh-oh. The snowmobile's been attacked. that seems like a good place to leave episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. This is our first ever YouTube exclusive MSQ adventure with Celestia. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Part 2 will be up soon. And yeah, I will see you then. Till then, goodbye.